Hey Ricardo, how are you?
Hey Seb, all good. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
5-5. Perfect.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh,
Well,
let's actually you're already recording, right?
yeah,
There
it's
are
already
already.
recording. It's already recording. So, well, thanks for being here first. It's nice to have you as a previous student and also as a now member of the ICPCC lead team. So, we have our students here that have been working the whole week, but they don't necessarily have as much knowledge on the ICP community as you. So can you maybe introduce yourself and then tell us about ICPCC and how you plan to, onboard those developers into the ICP community?
Yeah, of course. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for the invite, Seb, and thank you all for being here, hearing me talking about my experiences and what we're going to do with the ICPCC this year. Uh, I started on Genesis on the ecosystem. Actually, I knew Dfinity on 2018. My dad introduced me to Dfinity, uh, but I started working on 2021. Um, I started like seeing the live stream that Dom and the team does. That was really amazing, really exciting about the roadmap and all the things that Internet Computer will achieve through time. And since then, I started developing on the ecosystem. Seb actually helped me one or two times at the start. I was like, oh hell, what are these type things that I have never code on TypeScript or any hard type language. So it was kind of huge for me, and the documentation was uh, kudos for the Affinity people for doing documentation and also creating this awesome platform. But the documentation was not as good as today, not
Yeah,
even
see.
close. And yeah, Seb helped me after that. I did the Motoko Bootcamp, was incredible. Was a huge opportunity for knowing people, uh for learning new stuff and for working together with a lot of ICP members. After that, I did some classes for the some lectures for the Motoko Bootcamp, the crude and data structures ones. Uh, and yeah, I've been working on different projects, helping multiple projects in the ecosystem. Like I help organize the ICPCC, the community conference of 2023. I help a bit, not too much, but I help a bit on Motoko Bootcamp. I have my
Do
own projects.
you
Yeah.
do you want to showcase maybe like if you have a few things to showcase on your screen? I think it's always better for the recording and also for the
Yeah,
people who are not here.
I can showcase. Let me. Can you give me access
Oh,
to
sorry.
showcase? Yeah.
Sure, sure. It's good.
Okay. Cool. New tab. Let me use this new tab. Share code and state. Okay. Uh, I will show you in a couple of seconds a video about the conference, the past conference. But I can mention you all the things I have been doing. It's Elementum, a trading card game. I'm advising multiple projects on the ecosystem, some social projects, some protocols that are going to release DAOs soon. I have participated a bit on Boom DAO, that is an SNS that is currently working on the ecosystem, and my project, the trading card game, is closely implementing and is going to be the first game to implement that technology. And yeah, the ICPCC 2023, let me search for it here. I'm actually using a different browser. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, here it is. Okay, this was the past year conference. Okay, it was incredible. It was that huge hotel in Miami, and it was a blast. So let's see the video.
You don't have the sound. You need to share the sound when you share the screen.
Okay.
There's some little checkbox.
Okay, let me stop. And here, share sound. Okay, cool. Thank you. Didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was super cool to see all the builders. It was already 2 years that I would say the community started, and so it was really nice to finally meet everyone. Most of the people that you see in the video, they were like people you can find on Twitter and like that build on the IC, like either developers or founders or just active community members. So
Yeah, it's incredible because there are founders and developers, but also marketing people. But there are also people that you can't find on Twitter, and they
yeah,
are like investors, big investors that are not as socials in current Twitter. So it was a blast because multiple projects got the opportunity to fund their initiatives, talk to investors, talk to other projects, make alliances. It was an incredible event. We saw it as we see that event as huge one because it has 150 people, more or less. But that number is not that huge when you think about it.
for
It's quite a
corporate
small.
professional,
Yeah,
it's
but
really, really small. But for
but
the ICP ecosystem, it was really big at the time. Yeah.
yeah, and for us it's like huge because it was all those people, all that people that we have met from Twitter and on Telegram and on Discord, and now you can shake their hands and talk with them, and that's even more important than any number. But this year, and that's one of the reasons, we're pivoting from a conference to a global onboarding event. And this is going to be orders of magnitude hugest, because we're planning to pivot the focus to onboarding users to the ICP ecosystem, and not just the ICP ecosystem, but the applications on the ICP ecosystem. So it's going to be huge. As I already mentioned initially on Genesis, Dom and the team of Infinity talk about in a live stream, talk about the roadmap. And it was super inspiring at that time. I think that onboards like 70% of the people we know today on the ecosystem. So that's incredible. So we want for this global event to mimic somehow that live stream, but through the eyes and vision of founders, developers, community members,
Builders and yeah.
builders. We need them. We need you to talk about experiences that you have. Founders talking about, for example, Bob Bodily from Bionic talking about BTC integration, or in Asia, Loca Mining talking about BTC integration. Open Chat talking about their multiple implementation of HTTP out calls for getting the match between the Web3 world and the Web2 world. So yeah, a lot of things we're going to talk about in this ICPCC. We're going to have three main
Maybe
things.
we can showcase the websites.
Yeah, of course. Let's share this one. BCC. There it is. Yeah. The theme here is alien invasion, because this is like alien tech inside the Web3 world, because it's completely different. As you already may figure it out, the way on how you program and all the possibilities you have, it's alien. That's the concept. So we want to invade Web3. It's a re-celebration of the basic stuff about the internet computer, like for newbies, for new people introducing to the ecosystem. It's all those basic concepts. And for people like us that already has some experience and know some stuff about the ecosystem, it's cool to hear all those founders, builders, and devs talking about those basic concepts. It will be really awesome. So we're going to have three blocks, mainly live stream, meetups, and gather the town. Okay. First of all, this is not on the website. I can show you the website, but the information is like more in depth of how we're going to manage the ICPCC. So we're going to have, one of the things, we're going to have meetups, more than 50 meetups around the globe. 50, that's a lot. And we're hoping to have more than 50. Okay. We're going to have for sure two big ones, one in Berlin and one in Miami. Those organized by Code and State. Okay. But we have already confirmed with Bruno from ICP Hub Indonesia that they are going to have a meetup with more than 300 people. If you think about it, 300 people is twice the ICPCC 2023 crowd. So this event is going to be huge. We have 50 meetup in just
by the way,
one.
I've talked with the ICP of Portugal, because I was with them like last Friday, and they are super excited to have a meetup. Of course, I think
Awesome.
It's just a matter of talking with them.
Yeah, I have talked to Tiago yesterday, and he told me that he's super interested on hosting one on. He's debating if Porto or Lisbon, but
Okay.
it definitely will be a blast. Yeah, Indonesia is one of them. But we're going to have one in Milwaukee. In Latin America, we're going to have in Mexico. In Argentina, one with more than 150 people. So a lot of people there. That's meetups, okay? But we're also going to have a live stream, okay? Where we're going to talk about mainly basic stuff about the ecosystem, like what's the reverse gas model, BTC integration, ETH integration, HTTP out calls, but all through the eyes of the founders and builders. We're going to have this will be streamed on YouTube, but will be also restreamed on Twitch, Kick, our influencers. We already have Blockchain Boy as our MC, and all the ICP influencers are already on board here.
Yes.
But not just on board with retweets, they are actually going to be part of the slots on the
yeah.
live stream, interviewing founders, interviewing developers, interviewing builders. So it will be definitely huge for onboarding people to the ecosystem. Yeah, that's kind of the part with live stream. We're going to have 3 blocks. The live stream will last 9 hours, but we're going to have a pre-party in Asia, okay, where our partners are going to have their own live stream, okay, with cool content there. And we're going to have a block for Europe and a block for America, okay, and the live stream all along with the meetups. So meetups will have like 1 hour or 45 minutes of live stream, like prime time live stream, but meetups are for meet people and for networking. So yeah. Other cool thing is that we're going, not everybody can, even when we have more than 50 meetups around the globe, not everyone can travel to the nearest city with so we think it's really cool to have Gathered at Town. Gathered at Town is a 2D event platform where you can move your character there and move around the event. You can go to the booths from our partners. You can go to Talent TV to find a job there. You can do multiple stuff, but you can get close to someone, and the app shows you 2 screens, 2 video screens, and you can start talking. And if you don't like the person, you can just run to another people to talk. And that's really awesome because you're replicating in real life event. We're going to have also a metaverse connection from Yuku, okay? That's one of our partners, and they're going to develop a special experience for the event. That's really, really, really cool. We have already on board mainstream media, okay? That we're going to be working with them to get everyone on Web3 on board. And all the ecosystem, all the projects are basically on board. We have talked with OpenChat, we have talked with BoomDAO, ToSwap, Sonic, so on and so forth. So this will be huge. This will be really huge. And I hope to see you all, Alan, Ben, Christoph, Dave, Jake, Johns, Nicholas, every one of you. I hope to see you in your nearest meetup to have a real good time, because it's going to be super cool and a way you to integrate to the ecosystem. That's the best way, is learn how to code, but also integrate with people, make friendships, and create your own network.
Yeah. I'm going to also so I was talking with Esteban and Sarah. I will ask every student that went through the bootcamp to, if they want to present what they've been building, either during the bootcamp or after the bootcamp. Tell them to present something would be like a 2 to 3 minute presentation, hey, this is my name, I've been building this. And just I think I'll select like the 5 best projects that I receive and then showcase that for you guys. And I also talk with Sarah, and I was planning to do educational capsules for the content that you need. Like if you need you know, what is canister, what is HTTP out calls, what is Bitcoin integration. I'm guessing that it will be into presentations, but I was thinking about like capsule educational format, you know, where you can
Yeah,
just have that like as a filler maybe between slots, like 2-3 minutes. Instead of having like a 20 minutes video, you know, this is
yeah,
ICP, having like 2-3 minutes about a specific concept of the IC.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
And
It's exactly what we need.
I'll
Yeah.
be having Sarah working on the animation. So that should be like good quality, you know, animation that we need.
Awesome, awesome. And it's for the projects that will be showcased, the 5 projects we'll select. And I hardly suggest to you guys that you have to do the best, because those 5 projects will have a lot of audience. We're
Yeah.
expecting a lot of audience that day, and it's a huge opportunity
Do you have a
for your
prediction?
project. Yeah. But no, I don't want to say numbers here. It's that's hard, but it's a lot of people. If you're going to have 300 people in one meetup, you can make the numbers yourself. I don't want to
What I-
commit with that.
what I'm curious about is the number of people that will be watching online. I think it can really easily go viral. Like,
Yeah, that's the goal, because we have a lot of influencers. For example, Blockchain Boy has so many people on TikTok. TikTok, the main metric of TikTok is not even followers, but he has 500 and 500,000, more than 500,000 followers on TikTok, and he has so much reach on blockchain related content and crypto content that, as Isaac always says, you you won't be able to throw a rock on Web3 ecosystem without knowing about the ICPCC those days. Yeah.
nice. Anything that our students could do if they wanted to get involved? So in terms of organizing meetup or seeing maybe the
Yeah.
list of meetup somewhere that will be
Yeah,
available?
we're going to be releasing a list of meetups soon. I guess next week or the other top. But you can contact me, you can DM me, okay, for more information on how to organize a meetup, or if you want to volunteer for some stuff and get things done and start being part of this movement, just DM me. My socials are, let me search it here.
Yeah, also you should follow Ricardo.
Yeah, this is my socials. You can simply DM me and I will I will talk to you. And if you have technical doubts, of course, I can also help you if you need. You have Seth that has a lot more technical background, but
I'm
anything
sharing
you need.
your Twitter handle in the chat.
Okay, cool.
Great. Anything else that you want to add for the ICPCC?
Just invite you to participate any way you can. If you have the time, please participate somehow. Start creating your network. This is a suggestions for you. This is an exceptional opportunity to start building your network on Web3. And you can see it as, okay, it's opportunity. We have opportunities everywhere, but we're on a specific time on the ICP timeline where
Yeah.
you can have real good networks and impact if you join right now and really deep dive on what you do on the ecosystem.
I really believe that yeah, the next ICPCC is really good for the ecosystem, that it's decentralized and also virtual events, like onboarding events. Um, that's it, essentially what the community needs. Yeah, I think it's great. Like, it's also going to be super fun, and it's probably going to be like a good test for many applications. You know,
Yeah,
like testing features and maybe having some crashes, maybe.
For
I
sure.
guess I don't know. It depends on how viral it gets, but for many application and yeah,
Yeah, it would be good that OpenChat could be released from all the first crashes, because as they are the first ones, they and Discover has kind of the top of the experience. Like they got the mistakes first, and we can learn from that. So
yeah,
we can have that for other applications too with the ICPCC, I hope. The other thing is that you can organize a meetup. It's not it. You don't have to organize a 300 people meetup, not even a 50 meetup people. You can meet with friends at home and eat pizza and check out the ICPCC live stream and do it an event for you and for the closest people for you. Yeah,
Mm,
that's a cool one too.
yeah. If I was not going to Berlin, I think I would go and organize something in Lisbon. I'm shared
Yeah,
between.
but I guess you're going to Berlin, right?
Yeah. I'm going to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm too far from there. I'm not sure where I'm going to be for the ICPCC.
You're probably going to be with Esteban, I guess.
Yeah, I guess in Miami or even here in Caracas. Maybe I stay here and work a lot here from my computer and organize a Caracas meetup. It depends. Yeah,
What
it
is
would
the
be
plan?
great to drive a Caracas meetup also. So
Yeah.
if I'm not the organizer, for sure I will have some people from the ecosystem to organize one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Cool. Cool. Well, thanks for having us.
No, thanks for the invite. I hope you don't get bored, people, and you get excited with this awesome event that we're going to have.
I think it's
It's on May 10th, please. I
yeah.
always forget to say that. I don't know why, but I just always miss
Actually,
that.
actually, I realized we did not share the link of the website, so I'll just
Oh,
it will be in the description of the video of the recording, but let me at least share the link in the chat. Yeah, I'm about to have an email blast to all my students, like every student that I ever had, more than 2,000 people, to talk about
awesome.
ICPCC and to ask them to like work on presenting some project, because quite some people have built cool things even the weeks after the bootcamp. So cool. Yeah, great,
Awesome.
great news.
Awesome. So
I think we'll close it here. Thank you, Ricardo. For everyone else, I see you tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, we have our session at, well, 10 a.m. my time about HTTP outcalls. And also we will be building the final project. So project 5, if you want to start working on it, it's going to be creating your web page. So serving content from your canister so that you can access it from a browser. Good luck, everyone, and good afternoon. See you tomorrow. Bye.
you guys.